Good afternoon. It is Cinco de Mayo, the American-based Mexican holiday that was developed by beer distributors. It's not a national holiday in Mexico, but that won't stop people from having a lot of fun today. I mean, if the Irish can have their day, why not Mexico? So I know there'll be a lot of people out enjoying themselves today. We came in, we saw support 45 to 50 and resistance 55 to, this was our buy zone, and then 55 to 60 was our sell zone. And then our second buy zone was down at 40, plus or minus. So, and we saw a trading range day with a down bias based on the overnight session. And the trading was slow, the trading was tough. I mean, you're selling in the bottom half of the distribution. There was 1 point there for you if you took the trade. Coming out, bouncing out of our a V bottom or a B right there would have been good for 3. Nancy's tweezers right here would have been a winning trade. Another V bottom right here, at least a scratch. This S, make a little, V bottom, make a little, retest failure, make a little. Then this S was the trade of the day right there where the market broke quickly. And then we just kind of been in chop ever since then. So slow going. If you took the first trade of the day right here on this 5-minute bar and with a 3-point stop, it was a loser, good for -3. This was also a mean green trade. So there was where you could have gotten your 3 points. So again, the premium was on trade location today because it was a day that was going to be a pretty hard one to trade given tomorrow's non-farm news. Looking at the F1 screen on the E-mini, without news, we're looking for a place to sell it on the F1 screen. On the F2 screen, they will be congruent. We had a B London, we had a B start of the day session, we have a new B down, start of I, at the start of the I period. So everything is pointing lower. If there were no news tomorrow, we would be trying to sell 45s to 47s. Then 52s to 55s with no news, assuming a close here at 42. On the buy side, we'd be buying 38 to 40. Then 30 to 33 for buy 2. A pretty optimistic forecast, non-farm payrolls, plus 200K. People are playing the market that it's coming in lower than forecast. Unemployment 4.9. Private non-farm payrolls 190. Work week 34.5. And earnings plus 0.3. Focus will be the first two. You can get a whipsaw off that, and the whipsaw is driven by machine-driven trading news algos. And what's interesting is everybody brags about a 4.95% unemployment rate. What they don't tell you is that 90% of that number has come from people falling out of the workforce and not working, and there's 2 million people less working today than there was in 2008. Again, do numbers lie or do liars figure? And most people are of the school that liars figure. But it is a newsday trade. Know the news, you've got the trade for tomorrow. And on the E-mini, scoop order, 10 points plus or minus where the market is when the news hits. Sometimes 15, but usually it's about 10. Is probably the best place to fade the news. Okay, Treasuries, weakness in the E-mini certainly helped. Treasuries were pointed higher off the opening this morning. We did have an upward bias in Treasuries. just because of the structure and because of the feeling that maybe the economy's not quite as strong as it would lead us to believe. But F1 says buy higher. Looking at the F2 screen on the note, double distribution up. Started an F period and break in equities came in I period, the second break, and so we've got a very, very strong close right here. The market is going higher, so I think we can go higher. 27 to 31, sell one. Obviously, we got to get through 26 to get there. Then 3 to 7, sell two. On the buy side, I extends the range at 21, so 17 to 21, buy one. And 9 to 13, buy two. If the E-mini sells more this morning, it's going to take 24s, 25 more this afternoon. It'll take 24s, 25s to get in. Not too interested in the short side of the market without some help from the E-mini. Okay, looking at this screen, the got a high volume number at 23, so 20 to 24 is 1. Sell 1, 27 to 31. Sell 2, 7 to 11. On the buy side, last rotate down in M period was 11, L period was 8, K period was 2. We're at 15, so 8 to 12. Very, very close. But a lot of it will be dependent upon the E-mini, what it does. So 1 to 5, buy 1. 21, 25, playing for the breakout right here. Buy 2. Again, know the news, you have the trade. Okay, if we show a contraction in employment tomorrow, it should rally gold. Again, I think the 75 area is where the market's trying to support. We did get down below that today. Got a lower high, lower low. Look for a place to sell it. 1250. If 75 proves to be resistance, 1250 is within reach. I think in that 1230, 1250 area, we'll get pretty good buying though. And you can see again we get this pattern of selling late like we had the other day, and then the market comes back to close. So just looking at the whole day together, double distribution down, maybe a saddle formation, sellers against 85, buyers below 70, below 75. So 73, 75, buy 1. 71, 69, buy 2. On the sell side, 80 to 82, sell 1. 85, 87, sell 2. Crude. The Canadian wildfires got us up to 46 today, and they got slammed $2. What's 5 million bucks a day when we're headed for North American above ground storage of 550 million barrels? So again, the market reacts to headlines. It is a higher low and a higher high. I got pretty good buying below 43.50. Definitely have a seller above 46. It's about a $3 range, which is where we're trading right now. F2 screen says we can trade higher tomorrow. In the F1, the F2 screen says look for a seller against 45. We spelled from 44.70. We're going to put a question mark at 50. Like to sell 75s to the buck, sell one, then 45 and a quarter, 45.50, sell two. On the buy side, 43.75, buy one, 43 even, 43 and a quarter, buy two. Like the short side better. And last but not least, the euro pointed lower. Lower high, lower low. Pretty good support down here, basically against 113. That's a point away. Double distribution down, pretty clean break in the market at 30. Last rotate up stopped at 25. Then at 18, so we'll make 20 to 30, sell one. If we come in at 200,000 on the forecast for non-farm payrolls, that should take the euro lower. Buying 13.75 to 14 even. On the upside, we're selling 14.20s to 30s and 14.50. So that does it for this May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I will see you all bright and early in the morning. It is a newsday trade. A lot of risk is associated with that. Enjoy the benefits of the extra volatility on newsday trades. You have to position before the news hits the market, which we don't recommend. So we trade the rebound with the news. If it doesn't extend the range, then we're going to trade development. You all have a great evening. I will see you bright and early in the morning. I'm out of here.